Welcome back. Now we are doing the Priest achievement. Fortune favors the gold. Play a fortune that transformed into a legendary card, or into specifically Narain Soothfancy. Now, this is another one where we're going to skip past the random legendary card and we're going to go straight for Narain. Because Narain is a legendary minion, so if we summon a copy of him, then we will get both tiers of the achievement. This turned out to be false. Stay tuned afterwards for more. So, Battlecry, get 2 fortunes that are copies of the top card of your deck. I imagine that with other cards that change themselves, this will turn into a shadowy version of whatever's on top of your deck, so you'll be able to see. So at least, I'm hoping, that portion of this puzzle is already solved for us. We won't have to guess whether or not Narain is on top of our deck. So then the real trick is to play a copy of Narain to get that fortune while Narain still exists in our deck. And in order to do that, the only easy way to do that is with, as far as I can tell, Creation Protocol. It doesn't even really matter that much whether it's forged when you do it, because we only need to do that once, although if we want multiple copies of the fortune, then we may as well forge it. But because I want this to be consistent, I do want to keep the number of minions in my deck to 3 kinds or less. So we have Narain. I'm going to put Gaslight Gatekeepers in order to shuffle Narain back away if I get him too early. And then I can have up to 1 more. And then I'm also, the other thing I'm going to want is just like a bunch of draw. But I want draw that I can control on my turn. I don't want draw on death rattles, because if I do that, then the enemy could force me to draw more easily, and then I could draw right past Narain and lose my opportunity. So, with that in mind, let's see what this looks like. Okay, this deck ended up being a lot more specific than I was thinking it would. So, we have Narain, 4 cost minion, get 2 fortunes, right? We have the Gaslight Gatekeepers to throw him back if I draw him too early. The only other minion we have is Metrognome. And the reason I wanted Metrognome is because Metrognome can draw me very easily, specifically a 2-cost card. So I can play, as soon as I have 4 mana, I could play Metrognome, play one of the many 1-cost cards that are not minions, and the only 2-cost thing in my deck is Creation Protocol. I can then use Creation Protocol to get specifically Narain, because there's only 3 kinds of minions in my deck. Now, when I play the Creation Protocol, assuming I haven't already drawn the other one, I will draw the other Metrognome. Here's the trickier part. If I play that Metrognome, I could potentially draw Narain and ruin it for myself. Therefore, I wanted everything else in the deck to be 4 cost. Ideally, I can just not play it immediately and wait until it dies by some other means before I play it again and get a couple more cards out of my deck on the way to Narain. But I think this will give me the best shot at getting to spend my fortune on Narain specifically. Let's see if it works.
Tyrande versus Lunara.
The forest fights back.
I cannot find eternal rest, and neither will you.
Well, of course. Well, of course I'm throwing the rain back. And honestly, I'm throwing everything back. What I really want to see are the Metronome and the Gaslight Gatekeeper, maybe. It's funny because this is basically the highest mana hand I could possibly have started with. Almost. Is this only to a minion? This is only to a minion. So I should hold on to this as a one-cost card that I can play at any time.
That was wild.
Interesting. I think I misread that card when I saw it in the collection. They can have up to 13 mana now? That's pretty crazy. Okay, anyway, so yeah, we can do the thing already.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and...
And just like I predicted, or just like I prepared for anyway, boom, that gets me the creation protocol.
Out of my jungle!
Okay, I already have the other metronome in hand, which is nice, because I'm just going to... Well, if the top card is Narain, I won't be able to play it immediately anyway, so I may as well forge it. And there, of course, I can always discover Narain.
5, 6, 7, 8!
Halt, citizen. It is not safe.
I can tell your future before it even happens.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
5, 6, 7, 8!
Okay, honestly, I'm just gonna do that now, cause Narain got in my hand.
Is someone there? Nope, nobody there.
And Narain is in my hand again.
And smell the flowers.
Okay, try
Is someone
again.
there? Nope, nobody there.
Again.
No, no, don't tell me.
Job's done.
We've got a life-size statue of Amon.
Time goes short.
You won't find fire magically aged seeds.
I'm losing it.
You don't pick the ones, eh?
Mind if I roll need?
Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna do this to get... Oh, there is one in my deck. Because I discovered two.
Before it even happens.
I'm losing it. Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
Okay, 1, 2, and there's another fortune in there. 3 fortunes and only 1 Narain left. So I should get a fortune before I get a Narain.
Is someone there? Nope, nobody there.
Ah. Fortune,
Someone there?
no Narain.
Nope, nobody there.
No, no, don't tell me. Make haste.
Okay. It's another fortune. Okay. But I don't want to Gaslight Gatekeeper right now because I could end up putting the rain in my hand. So...
I'm losing it.
You don't pick the ones, eh?
I will use one of the fortunes for this.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and...
Refresh mana crystals, and I don't have 2 anymore to draw because I've already used the... Okay, well, whatever. It was something that I could cast, I guess. I should have put it on the other side of the location at least.
One and 2 and 3 and 4 and...
Out of my jungle!
I ain't talking!
Is someone there?
Lucky for me, this is not an achievement that can be ruined by the dirty rat at this stage. Now that I already have the fortune, I need Narain to be on top of my deck, not in my hand.
I'm my best assistant!
That will be something that they have to deal with.
Stop and smell the flowers.
You're barking up the wrong tree!
Mind if I roll need?
Got it.
I can tell your future before it even happens.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Such a perfect specimen.
Nobody run from me!
Honestly, my deck has nothing to deal with this at all, so, yeah.
I can tell your future before it even happens.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
I have no time for games. I'm not sure. overflows.
Who dares defy this ancient land?
You fight as the ancients did.
You know, I liked the deck that they were playing. But what is this? Narain Soothfancy is a legendary card. How did that not... How... But... Okay, well, you know what? I think the only change that you would need to make is to add in, like, a single minion that is legendary. It would make the creation protocol just a tiny bit less consistent, because there's like a 25% chance if you haven't drawn all of one of the minion types. Ooh, hang on. I bet I have it. Okay, here we go. So I took out one of the void shards and I put in Zilliax. So not only is he fairly cheap, so it will be relatively easy to cast him off of a fortune, but you could also play him early and it won't ruin your plan because he'll go back into your deck. Also, because he's got the power module, they do have to deal with it. So, like, they can't just let this stay on your board forever. So, with that minor change, I think it will be very easy to get the legendary minion, and I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. And actually, now that I have gotten the Narain specifically, I can just cast the Gaslight Gatekeeper anytime I need to just dig for whatever, because Zilliax's present won't be ruined by putting him into my hand.
Is someone there? Nope, nobody there.
One and two and three and four and...
And now that both metronomes are accounted for, this definitely will find me. No, because one of them was a...
Is someone there? Nope, nobody there.
Insignificant.
One and two and three and four and...
I don't have enough mana.
Whoops.
Is someone there? Nope, nobody there.
Damn. Thank you, finally.
Your future before it even happens.
And here we go. Okay, that was more annoying than it had to be. 1 in 4 chance to miss Narain, and then 1 in 4 chance to miss Narain again. So 1 in 16 chance to miss him twice with 2 creation protocols, and even that could have been avoided if I had thought a little bit more or been a little bit more patient with waiting for the second copy of one of the other minions to come out. I could have saved myself so much time, but look, we're done. Okay, I'm done. I'm moving on. Have a good one.